I just ordered a new set of strings and I'm pretty excited about seeing how they come out. I'm actually taking the strings off well before I get the new ones because I'm going to dress the neck and check a few things out. This is on my Kala Elite, and on the Kala Elite what you'll notice is the strings go through the body and then you just tie a knot on them. Now some people have fits trying to get those out, and what I've done, I'll just push this in a little bit. I made this little rascal, and this is just a coat hanger, and I've got a hook on it and then a place to grab it, and I've got a bend in it. I covered this with a rubber shrink wrap. I think it maybe cost 50 cents. And after bending it and shaping it, just covered it, hit it with a hairdryer, and dried it. Now what that allows you to do is you can just go in and grab it, just like that. So much easier than trying to fish around for it. But when I get the new strings on, I'll put those and see what I think of them. Well, these are the strings that I chose. They are the Uke Logic. They're custom ukulele strings, and I got them from the ukulele site in Hawaii. And Joel created them, and he did a great job. My understanding is he's been working on this for a long time, collecting different samples, putting them together. And this may be one of the very few sets you can actually have customized if you want a particular sound, feel, or style. Now that being said, I can't imagine any set being better than the standard set. Now these are the soft tension. They have a low G, and they're clear. The size of the strings, you find that string sizes vary a little bit. Now the thing I noticed about this one is that the A string, the highest string, is got a very small diameter. It's 0.02 inches. And that's small, smallest I've ever seen. And I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if it was going to stretch a lot, if it was going to be hard to push, if it was going to have a different sound. But what I found on this particular ukulele is that it is crisp. It is clear. I have a problem. I've always had a problem with this Kala Elite, getting a crisp sound out of that particular string. Now I don't know if it has to do with the nut and how it's cut, if it has to do with because it goes through the body and it ties, is it just a string against it that's muting it? Well, because this one was so small, I had to put a bead on the string. In other words, after I put the string through, fished it out, before I tied a knot, I put a bead on there, tied the knot, and then when you pull it back up, the bead goes up against the face of the ukulele. And maybe that's why, but it's extremely clear. Everything about this, I love the sound of it. It's just with the finger. Let's go over the sound hole and down, and one time with a pick. Now you've got to admit, those just ring out. They're very soft. They're crisp. The low notes do not take over for the high notes. It allows you to play and still hear what you're picking down low. Strumming, it sounds beautiful. I'm tickled to death with them, and I think you would be too. Now there's several different options. I've already ordered another set, but honestly, I ordered exactly the same set because I was so happy with it. And I can't wait to try it on some of my other ukes. I know I'm going to be happy. And I put together one little song sample. I'm sorry it's not perfect. I just did it one shot. And I did it an hour after I put the strings on. So they stretch a little bit early on, but not for long. They settle in very nicely. But I couldn't be happier. I can't imagine finding a better set of strings. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the sound sample.